Previously on Big Brother Sim Edition 3D. In a heist movie HOH, Lakeisha snatched the gold and the power. Ada and Lakeisha discussed putting their hard feelings aside and breaking up the deadly duo of Dustin and Cece. Both Cece and Dustin threw one another under the bus in an attempt to save themselves during Lakeisha's HOH reign. When named the director, Cece's choice resulted in the director's cut being released, bringing Natalie and Phoenix back into the game. In a rewrite immunity competition, Phoenix saved himself from eviction. Who will Lakeisha nominate for eviction and which house guest will be the fifth sent packing? Find out now.
Congratulations, Phoenix. You're immune this week.
Without immunity this week, I was an easy target. My win this week gives me the opportunity to play this game that the director's cut twist robbed me of.
The nomination ceremony is approaching, and without immunity I am nervous. This will put the alliance Lakeisha and I made during the sequel eviction competition to the test, and if she tries to backstab me, I promise I refuse to go home without fighting as hard as I can to stay in this game.
Am I happy for Phoenix? Of course not. His immunity win means that I will probably be evicted this week. I will be voted out unanimously, Phoenix, and they will evict you next week.
Please relax. Your nerves will make other people nervous. I gave Natalie a chance to build a relationship when we moved into this house and she burned me. I am not going to make that mistake again.
When I am stressed out, I like to pace. It helps me burn off some of the negative energy I am feeling and clear my head. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to trust, and sadly, I don't know if I'll be here next week. Damn it.
Lakeisha and I are both easily misunderstood, so even though we fight at times, she and I only do it because we are so similar.
Wow, hold up. Phoenix, do you know the meaning of privacy? I will not be ambushed in the bathroom.
We need to talk. It's important.
It's important that I invite you in.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Anyway, talk then.
Coming back into the house, I am vulnerable. Can I depend on you?
Of course, my friend. I need you to succeed in this game, just as much as you need me to do the same. Phoenix and I have had a very up and down relationship in this house, but at the end of the day I do think we understand one another on a level no one else does in here. Game-wise, he is safe and desperate, so am I. If he and I form an alliance this week, we could keep one another safe next week. What about Natalie?
Screw Natalie.
Want her nominated?
We can use her for a vote, but I don't trust her.
I can't believe you two didn't bond in the chamber, but I trust your judgment.
Watch, I bet that's her.
Come in.
It's me.
Oh, hi, Natalie.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Keish. I was hoping we could discuss nominations.
Of course, it's part of the HOH burden.
Yeah, okay. Look, I know I dragged you into the house meeting drama the first week, but my intentions were good, and I know you trusted me. Give me that trust again, and we could both be here in the final days of the game. I am not surprised to see Phoenix so quickly weaseled his way upstairs to talk to Lakeisha already, but the three of us are in trouble in this game if we don't stick together.
Girl, you can relax. Ada's my pawn and Cece is my target.
Oh, thank you so much.
Marky and I are brother and sister too. Cece and Dustin lied to him, then they voted him out. I want revenge.
Oh my god, I can't believe my ears.
The three of us could easily make it to the final three.
You can get revenge on Cece this week. Next week we could all get revenge on Dustin for what he has done to us. And then in the final four, the three of us in this room will easily beat out Ada in the HOH competition.
I absolutely hate the sound of Natalie's voice. She sounds like a child. That shit ain't cute. Also, I love that the bitch's campaign to me is basically, and quote, you trusted me and it blew up in your face, you should trust me again. And quote, like, yeah girl, sure thing. I am down to make Natalie believe that she can trust Phoenix and so she votes how we tell her to. But honestly, I didn't expect it to be so easy to manipulate her.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
She is so desperate.
I refuse to trust anyone too easily in this game. That is something which needs to be earned. However, due to the circumstances Phoenix and Lakeisha also face in this house, it's believable that they'd want to form an alliance for mutual benefit.
I don't care about Natalie's thoughts and opinions at this point, but if she's going to believe this alliance is real, Natalie needs to think that I do. What's going through your mind? Should we trust Lakeisha?
I feel uneasy.
But why?
She is selfish. I do not trust Lakeisha long term, but I do think she needs us right now, which means right now we can trust her.
I completely agree. Someone's coming. Oh, hi Dustin. How's it going?
Hi. Welcome back into the house.
I left the house upset, but I forgive you. It's the game.
She's right.
Natalie left the house screaming at me when I was forced to cut her as the director. I in no way trust or believe her when she says she has forgiven me. It's just a necessary lie we both need to accept so that things aren't awkward living together again. And even though Natalie says she has gotten over the incident, her facial expressions say something else.
But I am telling you right now, kid, if my brother and I are going to trust you again, you better not screw us over.
Natalie just walked back in through the front doors, and I think she needs to prepare to turn around and walk out. She is playing this game horribly. Natalie's being abrasive with Dustin, trusting me when she has no reason to, and talking shit about the current head of household. I need to distance myself from this sinking ship. I appreciate your maturity, Dustin. Less intensity, Natalie.
No worries. This can be the start of something new.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude.
I understand.
I don't believe that liar. He is so disingenuous.
Natalie apparently does not trust anybody. Little does she know, it's her own disingenuousness that's shining through the most. Dustin's just a kid being scolded for a choice he was forced to make by an unstable middle-aged lady.
I am so stressed about the upcoming nomination ceremony, but Natalie and Phoenix moving back into the Big Brother house is a disruption that Lakeisha cannot ignore. Are you nominating Natalie and Phoenix?
Brace yourself, I'm going to be real with you, Cece.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Lakeisha, don't do this. But unfortunately, I don't get any reassurance from Lakeisha.
Have some self-respect. Don't beg. It won't do any good. It is all your fault Marky was voted out, and when you're voted out, it'll be my fault. Haha.
You don't need to yell or be rude.
And you didn't have to lie to Marky, but you did anyway. At least I'm not blindsiding you.
Playing this game letting revenge dictate what you do is stupid. Play smarter, Lakeisha.
Ironic, considering you played yourself out of this house. It's almost time for the nomination ceremony. There is no reason to continue lying to Cece anymore. I know what decisions I'm going to make.
I can't believe this.
Well girl, it's time you start believing. Because Dustin sold your ass out like you tried to do to him.
Hold on 1 second. What the hell do you mean that Dustin sold me out? What did he say? Lakeisha, I can promise you it was all lies. Dustin is the reason Marky is gone.
Cece, you're full of shit.
I must admit, that was a good move by Dustin. I thought he would be easier to manipulate, but I need him to think that he can trust me, otherwise I will be going home on eviction night. Are you kidding me? Lakeisha, you're trusting Dustin right now. That is what Marky did, and look where he is now. He's watching you on TV from his couch.
Keep his name out your mouth.
Yeah, or what?
Doesn't matter, you're going home.
F you.
No f you. Accept your loss like a woman.
Lakeisha, you are such a bitch for no reason. That is why you're going to lose this game. You're going to leave this house with a lot of regrets. You are letting Marky down.
Bitch, keep toying with my emotions and see what happens.
Don't you dare threaten me. Lakeisha has this ability to bring the big city girl attitude out in me, and that's hard to do, which means that she is hard to live with. You're making a big mistake trusting Dustin. Please reconsider your decision.
No way, Cece.
You're an idiot. I'm done with you. Talk to the hand.
You're so immature. I know it's petty and immature, but this is exactly why I told Cece I was nominating her. She backstabbed Marky. So I wanted to enjoy as she went through the realization and frustration that her time in the Big Brother house is coming to an end. As head of household, it is my duty to nominate 2 house guests for eviction.
I am tired of being used as a pawn, but I think that Lakeisha is smart enough to nominate Dustin and Cece beside one another this week, or maybe Natalie and Phoenix.
Oh, Ada. And then there's this bitch Natalie.
Lakeisha said I was safe. I hope that her word is worth something in this house.
I don't want to talk about it. I feel sick over the thought that f***ing Lakeisha of all people could be the person to have me evicted from this house.
I am freaking out. I don't know if I convinced Lakeisha that Cece was the liar, and I don't know what 2 people she is going to nominate.
It's time for the nomination ceremony. House guests, welcome to the nomination ceremony. My first nominee for eviction this week is Cece.
You are proving no one can trust you in this house. We made an alliance. Dustin can confirm it.
Do not use Dustin's name in the same sentence as trust. We both know you threw him under the bus, Cece. You tried to pin Marky's blindside on him.
Dustin, aren't you going to say anything? You know I wouldn't backstab you.
I am staying out of your drama. Sorry, Cece.
Everyone please vote to keep me on eviction night. I will evict Lakeisha next week.
Oh, I'm so scared. Haha, just kidding. And the bitch sitting next to the bitch so that Cece finally goes home is Ada.
What? I thought it would be Dustin.
The nomination ceremony is adjourned. I want Cece out of this house, but I still think there is potential for Dustin and I to have an alliance. I used Ada as a pawn. She is an easy nominee, and no one is going to vote her out over Cece.
I am surprised that I am nominated for eviction against Ada. I'm in a very bad situation, but I am not going to give up. These people need to know that if I stay, I am going after Lakeisha, not any of them.
I dodged a bullet. It's encouraging to know that even with Phoenix and I moving back into the house, these people are more focused on revenge against each other, instead of teaming up against me and my brother. Maybe I do have a chance. I do not think that I can trust Lakeisha, but she is probably keeping Phoenix and I in the house to benefit herself in the game for now. If I won head of household, I would heavily consider backstabbing her first, before she has the chance to get me out.
Thanks for keeping me safe. Part of me wishes Lakeisha nominated Natalie. I don't want to be associated with her.
For the 3rd time in a row, I have again been nominated for eviction. And I've officially tied Rory's record from the first season, for the most times nominated back-to-back. However, being against Cece, I am optimistic that I will be staying. We have the same enemies in this house. Please vote to keep me. I want Dustin and Lakeisha evicted. I know you hate them both too.
What is in it for my brother and I? Can we trust you?
Of course, Ada. I want you to stay.
Phoenix and I have re-entered the game at a huge disadvantage. In this moment, he and I have leverage over Ada, and we should use it to our benefit. By guaranteeing her his vote without bartering, Phoenix is taking away the power we currently hold over her, power that we can use to form alliances. If my brother and I kept you safe, would you take us to the final 3?
Yes, that is what I am implying.
I appreciate you coming to us with such a gracious offer. I want you here next week. Natalie is being abrasive and rude with Ada, just like she was with Dustin. These people are offering us olive branches, and she keeps making them regret it.
Let's play this game together.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
We will think about it.
I have nothing to think about.
Thank you.
Shut up, Phoenix.
For someone who does not like me, Natalie can't stop herself from lumping us together. I will not let her speak for me. I refuse to let Natalie represent me, so I need to double back and repair some relationships with people, like Ada and Dustin, who Natalie was overly intense with. Don't listen to Natalie, we're different people.
I know, and I want to work with you.
Me too.
No one would expect us aligning.
You're right. I know Natalie's only acting this way, and staying so close to me, because she's scared and paranoid that these people are going to send her packing out the doors again. Human to human, I can empathize, but as a selfish player in this game, I need my sister voted out of this house. Natalie's words are not mine. I accept your apology.
No worries, dude. I appreciate you coming and talking to me.
Natalie keeps saying end quote, my brother and I end quote, but I'm not playing this game as a duo. For me, it's not my sister and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Hey there, Cece.
Hello. 3 people are voting this week, which means I need 2 in order for me to stay. According to Lakeisha, I can't rely on Dustin anymore, but that's okay. If I can convince Natalie and Phoenix to keep me, it won't matter whatever Dustin does. These 2 people do not get along with Lakeisha, they should want to keep me here. It's a bad game move for both of you to vote me out, go against the HOH and screw up Lakeisha's plan.
You would owe me. What will you do for me in return?
We both benefit from this move. Whatever, let me talk to you.
Hey!
I will target Lakeisha if you keep me.
I think that driving a hard bargain will make these players look at me as tough and respectable, but reality is that I like Cece and her plan. Her rivalry with Lakeisha could distract people from me for a few more evictions. I don't trust Lakeisha, therefore I don't have loyalty to her this week even though she kept me safe. It might be worth voting Ada out and keeping Cece in the game.
Lakeisha is a vengeful person, she is only being nice to you because she can't have too many enemies at once. She's against me this week, next week she'll be against you.
I thought I had my mind made up, but Cece, maybe you're right. I might vote out Ada. It's a compelling argument, and there's no time left for mistakes. In this game, I don't know what to do. Keeping Cece creates more drama for myself to hide behind, but then I lose Lakeisha's trust. My decision will be based on how much my game relies on Lakeisha's help making it to the finale. You have given me a lot to think about.
I came here to strategize. It's time to finally put my skills in this game to the ultimate test. I know I am tempting Natalie and Phoenix to switch their votes. I hope it works. Everyone in this game has an angle. A solid campaign relies on knowing your audience's angle and pitching from there.
Do you have Dustin's vote?
What's going on with us, Dustin? We're both hearing a lot of things.
You threw me under the bus. I can't trust you.
Yes, you can.
You want me to think that.
That hurts my feelings.
It hurts my heart to think about voting out Cece on eviction night, but that's what I am going to do. It's no coincidence that she wants to talk about things now that she's nominated. She wants me to vote out Ada, but that's not happening.
I have had your back since the start. I adore our friendship. Dustin, you need to believe me before it is too late.
No, I am done letting people manipulate me. You don't care about me. You only care about my vote.
Is that really what you think?
It absolutely is.
It's terrible timing for me that now of all weeks is when Dustin decides to grow a backbone. It's going to be a close vote at the eviction ceremony. I don't know if it will be Ada or myself leaving the house this week. That's going to depend on whether or not I convinced Phoenix and Natalie that I am worth keeping in the game. Keep me for Alexis and Marky.
Cece's using Marky's name has no weight after she convinced me to vote him out.
Our alliance had the upper hand, but you're about to blow all of that if you vote me out. Lakeisha will be laughing at you for believing her lies.
It is now time for the 5th house guest to leave the house. Will it be Ada or Cece? Good evening, house guests. It is now time for the number of occupants inside of the Big Brother house to go from 6 to 5, as one more person is sent packing to go back home. That's half of the original 10 players that started the game premiere night. Before the vote, Each nominee has a chance to make a brief statement, and tonight, Ada, you're first.
I am tired of these speeches. Stop nominating me. House guests, please keep me in the house. I cherish this experience and am not as big of a threat to win as Cece is. Get her out while you can.
Thank you, Ada. Cece, it's your turn.
There have been a lot of lies about me in this house, do not believe them. I am not conniving, I came to the Big Brother house to have fun. Keep me here, I will get rid of Lakeisha for all of you.
It is now time to vote. The nominees will not vote, neither will Lakeisha as outgoing HOH. Dustin, please make your way to the diary room.
I regretfully vote to evict Cece.
I finally get to cast my first vote. I vote to evict Cece. She is too good of a player to not get rid of now.
I think that I need Lakeisha's help to get to the end of this game, so I vote to evict Cece.
The votes are in and I have the results. By a unanimous vote,
Oh no, not unanimous.
Cece, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Everyone voted against their best interest.
You're evicted. Can you finally shut up now?
You're so rude. I don't want goodbyes.
Congrats on Final 5, everyone.
How do you feel?
I'm heartbroken.
That's understandable. Let's watch your goodbye messages.
I hate the way things played out between you and I the last week. But if I want to win this game, I have to prove I am not going to allow anyone to manipulate me anymore. I know you and I will be friends in the outside world.
You had me convinced that it was smart for you to stay in the game, which is why I need you to go. You're a great player.
Girl, I can't believe it was so easy to get rid of your ass. Haha, if you're such a good player, then I must be a mastermind.
Thanks for playing. We will see you on finale night.